Bjorg Bearstruck is a mighty chaos champion and chieftain of the Norscan tribe known as the Bearmen of Urslo. After his tribe eradicated Empire forces at the Battle of the Monoliths, Bjorg knew greater glory could be found in the lands to the south. Hey Mech Squad, welcome back, hope y'all are doing well. Today, we're covering the best mods for Norsca. Everyone in the Warhammer community is always saying that Norsca needs an update. Well, this is it. We're going to be showing the best mods for a fun new Norscan playthrough. As always, I played a campaign using these mods to make sure they work, and if you want to see these campaigns, I actually stream them live over on Twitch. So make sure to follow me on there, I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Thank y'all so much, and enjoy. Number 1. SCM Tribes of the North. Number 1. SCM Tribes for Norsca. A complete lore-friendly rework of Norsca with new legendary lords, heroes, mechanics, quests, and more. This mod adds quite a lot and is a key mod for giving you that Norsca update that's been missing. Overall, this adds 13 new legendary lords, 13 new legendary heroes, new unique mechanics for minor tribes, uniquely skinned marauders for individual Norscan tribes, and over 100 new unit cards, 100 abilities, and 80 new items. So there's a lot to cover in this mod. I won't show every single little thing, otherwise this video will be, 5 hours or longer, but I will highlight the best parts. So showing off the new legendary lords and their respective factions and what they do, first we have Haka the Aceling. In his epic quest to receive Khorne's blessing, the tribal chieftain of the Aceling unravels into a flurry of swirling axes in pursuit of fresh skulls to harvest. As you can tell right off the bat, he's a Khorne focused Norscan, getting all the typical Khorne bonuses and abilities, Also, a cool thing with each of these lords is they each get a unique army bonus based on how many Norscan tribes they have confederated. And also, each lord also has access to unique units, making each playthrough feel fresh. And then we have Einar Sigurdsson. Banished from the lands of Norsca by the Aisling, Einar Steelfist Sigurdsson reassembles his Bearsenling kin as he vows to reclaim what is theirs. Again, you can immediately tell what god he is dedicated to, getting typical Tzeentch abilities like Barrier and so on. Next we have the High King, Ulfric Grondul. The High King of the Bjornling keeps one eye on the realms of men and one eye on his northern kin as he maneuvers on thin ice in search of power. This is one of the most interesting Norscan campaigns you can play. They have really fun mechanics such as fishing and being able to influence the Kislev Civil War, and these Norscans actually side with the Empire. If you're looking for a different way to play Norsca, this is it. And then we have Sail the Faithless. The treacherous deceiver Sail the Faithless pledges allegiance to nothing but his own far-reaching and ominous ambitions. Another unique Norscan playthrough here, and true to his name, Sail doesn't dedicate himself to any god. And he also gets a unique summonable creature called the Night Maw to help in battle. Make way for Harold Werlis. With ambitions to unify all the northern tribes under one kingdom, the immense champion known as Harold Werlis starts his unnerving journey. A big, thick boy who comes with unique quests to unify Norsca. And then we have Akarok the Crow. The Reaver of the Nine Wastes roams the edges of mortal plains in an effort to unify Kurgan tribes and swarm the lands of men. This guy specializes in horseback units, giving them all kinds of buffs and bonuses. If you like micromanaging, then this one's for you. Hjorn the Wolf. Hjorn the Black Wolf rules over a gathering of folk touched by the blessing of the beast on the Naglfari plain. Where might his tribe's hunts carry him? If you ever had cringe aspirations of being a wolf boy back in middle school, well, good news, this guy's all about that, bringing all manner of bonuses for all the wolf units, as well as some unique mechanics like hunting journey targets and mobile hunting camps. Next up is Birna the Huntress. The mutant Birna, Huntress of the Kalti Delta, is akin to a shield maiden of the olden sagas, a woman who seizes her own glories by her own hand. She's pretty cool. She's all about monsters and wood, and she has some pretty cool looking units. She's also kind of a jack of all trades kind of lord with good melee and good range. Adela of the Thousand Mouths. Adela of the Thousand Mouths, King of Skeggi, plots and schemes in Tzeentch's name, as her mouths whisper sinister plans to dominate all of Lustria. Another Tzeentch dedicated Norscan, but this time they're in the jungle, baby. This gives you the Skeggi playthrough, giving you access to really cool jungle units and corrupted dinos. Next we have one of my favorites, Drenok Johansson. The marauding Icefang tribe followed the wielder of the Great Axe to the coast of Albion, where now pillaging conquest await. A true Norscan, he's all about the ice and cold, and he gets lots of cold related bonuses including unique ice units. Surtha Ek. None charge front lines as benevolently as Surtha Ek does, mounted on his chariot. Where the Ever-Chariot's warband marches, destruction follows. This gives you a chariot-themed Norscan playthrough if that's your thing, giving you all manner of different bonuses for chariots. Then we have a Slaanesh dedicated Norscan, Sargath the Vain. In the eastern steppes where chaos reigns supreme, Sargoth the Vain, chosen champion of Slaanesh, leads his Usak tribe in a relentless pursuit of ecstasy and plunder. He's got a very cool look and of course gives you the typical Slaanesh abilities and mechanics. And last but definitely not least, Bjorg Bearstruck. The bear-stricken son of Bran sets out to sink his chaos-touched claws into the mortal realms of men. This guy's another favorite of mine. He just looks super badass and has a cool werebear transformation. Number 2. Expanded Roster Norsca. This is a simple mod that adds a new hero and a few new units. Jarl. The Jarl is the most battle-hardened veteran of his group, and often a lesser clan chieftain of his tribe. A basic melee hero straight from Norscan lore, with the ability to unlock a typical mammoth mount. Pit Fighters. Barbarians seeking excitement, wealth, or glory in the pit. Most find naught but a brutal death. A low tier but effective anti-infantry unit. Shield Maidens. Respected by the Jarls of many Norse clans, the Shield Maidens are deadly warriors, swift of movement and of blade. A solid low-tier defensive unit. Huskarls. Fierce men who earned a place in the hall of the chieftain, who values their skill in combat. A highly armored troop for their tier level, especially for Norsca. Bondsmen. Young and inexperienced, the bondsmen are loyal warriors who are usually in the service of a particular Jarl. Finally, Norsca gets a decent ranged unit. Not that they need it, but it's good to have. Reavers. Among the most feared mariners are the Norse Reavers, brutal warriors who plunder the coastlines. A perfect Norse warrior, good in melee and comes with a bit of range. Frost Hydra. Legends speak of a rare variation of this horrible creature that prefers to live in the dark and frozen caverns of the north. Pretty much what you expect from a typical Hydra unit, except of course with ice-related abilities. Number 3. Mammoth Mods. This is a compilation mod that brings a lot of cool new mammoths from different mods into one. Also, this mod is not updated, but there is a sub-mod that brings it up to date, and I'm going to include that in the mod list in the description. Heavy War Mammoth War Shrine. This vicious beast carries a war shrine aloft, carrying blasphemous icons and unholy relics to battle in sight of the Chaos Gods. Fortress Mammoth. This twisted and enraged beast is a terrifying totem of might and power. It doesn't get much bigger than this, basically a giant fortress of a mammoth. The Icebreaker Fortress Mammoth. The regiment's renowned version of the regular Fortress Mammoth that has slightly better stats and additional ice-related abilities. This mod also gives you a super cool new mount for Wolfric. Number 4. Smart Throgg Voice Pack. This is an amazing mod that gives Throgg much more loreful voice lines. In the lore, Throgg is incredibly intelligent, not just smart for a troll, but smart by human standards. Sebastian Langkamer voices Throgg in this, and I think it came out so good.
The questioner, the question, the wandering exception. Followers forsaken, divinity profane. Solve the riddle. Speak my name. Your silver tongue will not avail you. I have no taste for your honeyed words. Your flesh, on the other hand.
Number 5. Trolls for the Troll King. This is a great mod in addition to the previous mod if you're looking to do a new Throgg campaign. It adds a ton of new troll units. Also, this mod is not updated, but there is a submod that brings it up to date, and again, I'll include that in the mod list in the description. Troll Champion. The existence of troll champions can be seen as proof for the humor of the dark gods or their cruelty, or both. Cavern Trolls. Cavern trolls are a subspecies of river trolls who usually dwell in underground lakes and seas. They prey on the horrors of the deep and the occasional adventurer or dwarf miner. Shipwreckers. Living in the polluted of Marienburg sewers near the sea, these cavern trolls learn how to smash ships for food. The regiment's a renowned version of the cavern trolls, bigger and badder in every aspect. Forest Trolls. Trolls that have somewhat adopted to the forest life. They are difficult to spot in forests when standing still, but at the same time simply don't comprehend the concept of sneaking. Solid early game anti-infantry troops that get bonuses fighting in forest. Trolls Bone Thrower. These trolls are more than willing to throw their enemies a bone or two. If you want to be able to hit those pesky dwarf copters, these guys got you covered. Lava Trolls. Lava Trolls are an oddity, originally hailing from the Darklands. It is unknown if they are a testament of the incredible adaptability of trolls to every environment, or the result of a twisted experiment by the sinister inhabitants of those accursed lands. Sea Trolls. Rarely can the elusive Shugun, trolls of the sea, be lured to leave their deep sea habitats and venture on land. The enormous pressure of the deep sea gives them monstrous strength, even compared to other trolls. Giant Troll. Sometimes, rarely, a seemingly normal troll never stops to grow. Scholars still debate possible reasons, but it is probably connected to the volatile, chaotic nature of troll biology. A super fun unit that gives you even more troll variety. Also, I wish giants had the ability to hit flying units. I think that'd be pretty fun. Snow Trolls. Snow Trolls live on the highest peaks of mountains covered in eternal ice. They are of enormous size, dwelling in icy caves, which are covered with the bones of their victims. Night Trolls. These terrifying creatures are similar in appearance to their kin, the Stone Trolls, but of a much darker complexion. They are attributed in myth to utter a deep, guttural sound akin to mocking laughter before they tear their prey to pieces. Warped Ones. Rumored to be either creations of chaos or escaped Molder experiments, the Warped Ones are growing warpstone from their body, apparently without suffering ill effects from it. They are seemingly immune to pain and will only run near death. Number 6. Generic Troll Lords. This is another mod to use for your Throgg campaign. It adds new Troll Lords with some unique abilities. Troll Chieftain. The ultimate goal of the Troll King is to bestow the gifts of intelligence upon his kind, and this one will be the first of many. A solid pick if you want a troll to lead your troll army. They have a variety of looks, and once leveled up you can choose to transform your troll lord into an ice or lava variant. The ice and lava variants will have the same stats but will differ slightly with their abilities. Number 7. The Chronicles of Mortkin. This is another great mod from We've showcased a few of his mods in past videos as he does really good work, and I think he watches these videos too, so what up This mod adds a new playable lord from Norscan lore, Lord Mortkin, the Black Iron Reaver. He was a mighty Chaos Lord and King of the Norscans, and the leader of the Fell Legion, which you play as in this mod. Lord Mortkin. He launched a devastating campaign against the Empire, not for the Chaos Gods, but for revenge, after several Norscan villages were destroyed by Empire troops. He laid waste to both Ostland and Nordland, and with victory close at hand, he faltered. Having successfully taken his vengeance, he decided that was enough, and chose to die on his terms, rather than be a slave to the Chaos Gods. Ulrich the Black. The Fell Legion's flag bearer, a cool looking hero that has an option for a Chaos Shrine mount. Black Iron Reaver, elite highly armored Norskins with armor piercing damage. Crimson Reaper, Lord Mortkin's elite guard, who were with him to the very end. Number 8. The Norscan. One of my favorite mods. Basically gives you the Daniel the Demon treatment, so you can make your own custom Norscan. Like Daniel the Demon, you start off very weak, but as you level up you unlock more and better equipment. I love mods like these and I wish every faction had this. Number 9. Norsca and Chaos Unit Pack. This is another big mod that adds multiple legendary lords, heroes, and units. And just a heads up with this one, you can't use this mod with the previous mod, the Chronicles of Mortkin. Well, you can, but this mod will override Mortkin, and you won't be able to play as that faction. Taking a look at the 3 new legendary lords, first we have the Barbarian King Thor. Agol is a savage tribe from the northern Chaos Wasteland who have tamed the Mammoths twisted by Chaos Gods, and these barbarians will ride their giant beasts southward to spread the terror of the Chaos Gods. So this is a faction that's all about range attacks and monsters. Dragon Slayer Ingvar. Goromadni is a tribe skilled in taming dragons. The tribal warriors venture deep into the mountains to tame dragons far away from human settlements, and they will conquer the world together with the dragons by their side. So this is a fun Norscan playthrough if you're looking to do a dragon-themed, dragon-born playthrough. Whip of Chaos Aeonur. The Whip of Chaos is a warlord wandering in the Chaos Wasteland of the North. His tribe lives on horseback, raiding everywhere like a wolf pack, destroying everything in their path. This is a Norscan playthrough where you want to use everything that has high mobility. He's going to get massive speed and charge bonuses. Dragon Slayer Ingvar. The hero who slaughtered the dragon is considered the most powerful warrior in the tribe. A highly armored lord who gets a cool dragon mount as an option. Whip of Chaos Ayenur. As the chief of a tribe in the northern Iceland, the warriors of his tribe are considered skilled horsemen. A lord with good offensive capabilities and also gets a cool mount. Barbarian King Thor. Thor was a warrior from ancient times. His parents were brutally killed by thugs when he was a child. Thor grew up alone, blessed by the Chaos Gods with extraordinary talents and infinite power. A unique Norscan lord that specializes in range attacks and gets a mammoth mount. Catalyst. Catalyst is one of the most powerful servants of Chaos, and is often a significant figure in any Chaos tribe. A support hero that gets a War Mammoth mount. Shaggoth-born Northenlock. Although the Shaggoth-born are humanoid warriors, they have the power of a Shaggoth and can also control a Shaggoth as mount. A super cool hero that has one of the most unique mounts I've seen. Clan War Leader. The mutation on their body gives them immense power, and they use huge weapons to charge into the enemy. A high-tier anti-large infantry unit for the Norscans. Exalted Marauder. The Exalted Marauder is considered one of the most powerful warriors in the Chaos Wasteland, hoping that his achievements can receive the attention of the Chaos Gods. Monstrous Berserk. The Monstrous Berserk is a cruel warrior sect from the Norsca frozen wilderness, often devouring the monsters they hunt. They have turned themselves into monsters. A high-tier unit able to dish out good melee and range damage. Whale Hunter. Those giant beast hunters are powerful warriors who can hunt down all monsters. A solid middle ground anti-large unit with powerful throwing arms, giving them good range. Marauder Champion Knights. Loyal followers of the Chaos Gods, Marauder Champion Knights dedicated with reverent faith to any and all of the Chaos Gods. Centaur Reaver. The Norse warriors riding on Centaurs are even more deadly, pouring their desire for conquest to the enemy. This unit is pretty cool. I don't know why no one's thought of doing this before. Mammoth Warband. Those giants come with tamed mammoths, and they will conquer everything. Another super cool and unique unit, giving the giants a touch of militarism. Number 10. Ondrik's Norsca Visual Overhaul. This mod delivers a lore-friendly visual enhancement for the Norsca faction, featuring vast diversity and distinct appearances for every unit.
I hear the call of the hound and my blood rises. once slew a vortex beast single-handed. No word of a lie. These green lands make me sick. We do this for the dark gods. Our acts bring us closer.
Number 11, Norscan Longship. And last but not least, the Norscan Longship. This mod adds a really cool Norscan support unit. No longer locked to riding the waves, the winds of magic carry these fearsome vessels to land, twisting the minds and bodies of those unfortunate enough to get close. Basically a bunch of Norscans together on a boat, throwing their axes and dealing passive damage and buffing allies.
The Northmen must die. Southerners! Pathetic! Let's have ya! The great evil sword bears stripes only his followers know. Mind their testicles!
Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Have fun in your campaigns and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything.